Hey everybody, I'm Artosis, and this is my NASL, it's North American Star League application on YouTube. So I'm going to just go ahead and go through these questions, and they are first, tell us about yourself and your history with Starcraft 2. Well, I've been waiting for Starcraft 2 for a very, very long time, as I'm sure many of you now realize after seeing that little clip of the worst day of my life in 2005 WCG. Um, I basically had 5 or 6 people that I had promised would call my cell phone the second the beta was released, because I live in Korea, so I didn't know if it would be released on my time zone or not. And I got a phone call at like 5 a.m. or something, and got right out of bed, started playing. I played a lot during the beta, a real lot. Obviously, was one of the top ranked players and all that, but all that aside, I used to work at sc4all.com, and I quit my job to actively pursue playing StarCraft 2 more. Now, after I quit, I was approached by GOM TV to do commentary for them. And, well, I thought, oh, I can commentate and play, and it'll be fine, while I'm commentating, I'll be able to, it'll be like watching VODs. And then I'll just play in my free time, but it didn't really turn out like that. It's a lot of work to commentate, so I haven't been able to be as active since I started commentating. I mean, yeah, I made it into a GSL. A couple other times I was this close to making it in, like, for instance, Zenix Beyond, I actually had him completely dead and just had no detection late game at my expansion, so I mean, whatever. I actually haven't been all that active, but now we have Code commentators, and I'm beginning my comeback. Yeah, so that's kind of my history with StarCraft 2. I mean, I've done a lot of interviews, a lot of commentary, as I'm sure you all know. Kept myself reasonably highly ranked, but just recently I'm starting to play as much as possible again. Why should you be a part of the North American Star League? Well, I have dedicated my life to StarCraft for like 12 or 13 years now. If there is a North American StarCraft esports tournament, I feel like I have to be in it. It's that simple. I've been the mainstay of the American StarCraft 1 scene forever, and I want to continue that into StarCraft 2. This tournament is basically coinciding perfectly with me having more free time. So, obviously with my free time, I just want to play and practice StarCraft. It's where I'm happiest. And, I think I can bring a lot to it. I can certainly be one of the best non-Koreans when I have the time to practice, which I now do have. And, of course, the North American Star League is, it's so huge. What a great, huge announcement. Finally, someone is doing something like this, and the fact that it's working kind of with all these other events, MLG, IEM, GSL, and it looks like we're not going to have a whole lot of overlap. It's really a huge step in the right direction for North America, obviously where I'm from, America. All right, who are your biggest rivals? Well, that's a kind of interesting question. The players that I really felt were my rivals, this was, of course, a very long time ago because I'm an old StarCraft 1 guy. Day9 and Froze, yeah, for a few years there, we were basically the best players around, aside from the guys in Korea like Assem. And so I felt like they were my big rivals. And Day9 continues to be in some ways. We're both very deep analytical commentators now in StarCraft 2. Even though it's not really a rivalry, it's kind of funny that we followed the same path. Other than that, I don't know that I truly have any rivals right now. There's no one that I'm like, oh, I want to beat him. I guess the closest that comes to is Idra, because I've played with Idra so much in StarCraft 1. Not as much in StarCraft 2, really. Of course, I've been more busy. He's kept his skill level unbelievably high, but that's definitely a player that... I guess he's the only player left that's an active player that I look at and I say, wow, if I can beat him, then I'm happy. So yeah, I guess that would be the closest thing, but at the same time, he's like one of my best friends in the whole world, so I don't know. It's kind of a funny question. I don't know that I truly have a rival, but I would be gunning for playing well enough to be able to take him out. All right, how do I stand out from other players? Well, I'm me. I'm Artosis. I'm a commentator. I make a lot of content. I have a lot of videos up. I play a very heavy macro style for the most part. I'm very strategical. I do a lot of tactical type plays and stuff. I would say, as far as play style goes, I'd say I understand the game overall, or I aim to understand the game overall better than the vast majority of players in the world. Um, Even though, like, for instance, right now my mechanics may not be up to par, I mean, I can obviously talk to you for 5 days about any matchup. So, yeah, I think that's, I don't know, I stand out in a lot of ways. Name one player that you'd like to see in the league. Well, I would actually give anything in the entire world to have Day9 come back to competitive play full time and have him in the league. I would like quit GOM and start practicing more and stuff. I love trying to beat Day9. I don't know. It stems from playing him so much years and years and years ago. Anything else I'd like to add in? All right, so I guess that's really the last question. I would like to add in, I would love it if I can play in this league. I am really trying to come back into the competitive Starcraft 2 scene. I've got a lot of work ahead of me, but that's what I do best, work really hard towards my goals. And I won't be stopping making any of my videos or commenting at the GSL or anything like that. I definitely want to continue all that. I love to do that. I love to teach and show my love for the game and all that. So I hope that I get strongly considered. I can definitely get my level up to where I won't be someone that you're ashamed to have in the league. And I just put in my name to the vote thing on NASL.tv. It hasn't been accepted yet as of the making of this video because I just put it in, but I truly appreciate it if everybody goes there and votes for me. And so yeah, thanks for the opportunity, and I hope to get picked.